monsters. Let's threaten them. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, come on, space monsters.
Are they in this locked room?
I'm gonna threaten the shit out of you.
Oh, I still need to tell you that story about what happened yesterday.
Oh, I have a good story too.
Do you
fuck
want
this
to go first? Or is your story a bullshit story that involves fake characters and even faker things happening?
Wow, Tom. No, actually, it's a conversation that my cousin and I had during Thanksgiving. We were talking about how
about how succulent that turkey was.
No, but that was some good turkey. Everyone, I fry it and mean turkey.
Anyway.
That's where that. Oh my God, die.
Who do you think you are?
Isaac Clarke, space scientist.
Not you, them.
Oh, I don't even know. I did a terrible job of threatening them, though.
Oh, yeah.
Next ones we run into, we have to threaten.
What about this turkey story?
Oh, wait, no, it didn't have anything to do with turkey. But,
it didn't have anything to do with it.
But my cousin and I were talking over Thanksgiving, and this actually kind of has to do with the raccoons thing we were talking about last episode. But he asked me to say vehicle. And apparently, there's like some weird thing in where people from southern Indiana say vehicle and not vehicle.
Huh.
Like, there's a difference between vehicle and vehicle. I don't know. I just say it how it's spelled.
You know what word that always really bugs me that I say differently?
What?
Ford. I say fur.
Fur?
Yeah.
It's because you're from Bedford.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. Dude, have you been to Bedford?
Yeah.
I sound really atypical from
Yeah,
Bedford.
you do.
People do, like, I'll tell people I'm from Bedford, and they're like, you are?
Yep.
Another thing is people say Bedford, and I say Bedford.
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 In Bedford, Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so...
Oh yeah, let's hear your story.
So, yesterday, I'm driving down 17th Street, like, going on a delivery.
Right.
And, it's like a main, like, college thoroughfare, like, through the, like, goes through the college. And, but it's like a street where you can go, like, 40 miles an hour. It's like the speed limit. So I'm going, like, 35 or 40, right? And I can
Oh, shit.
Get it. Get it. You're not getting it, dude.
Motherfucker.
Get it.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
You, like, one-shotted him.
Oh, but yeah. You're on 17th Street.
So I'm driving down the road, going like 30, 40 miles an hour, and this guy just walks in front of my car, and like almost gets hit, but like has enough time to step back, and there was like right before an intersection, and I saw the light turn green, so I knew I could just go, right?
Yeah.
And he like flails his arms out in the air like at me, and I flip him off, and he flips me off, and it just sit me over the edge. I was like, oh no, you didn't. And I like throw on the e-brake and just get out of my car. And see, being a delivery driver in Bloomington, you have to be a little bit aggressive because it's actually kind of weird and crazy.
Yeah.
So
People don't know how to drive here.
So I'm like being really like I'm pissed, and I'm like, what the fuck? What's your problem? What? And he's like, you fucking crosswalk, man. And I was like, you can't cross the crosswalk when there's a green light.
Wait, did you get out of your car?
Yes, I'm out of my car.
Oh shit.
And I'm like coming at him.
So it was a thing.
Yeah. And I'm like I'm in his face now. I'm like, no, you can't fucking just cross the street when I have a green light. That's not how the rules work. And he's like, yeah, it is. And I think at that point I was so mad I just shoved him. And he was like, dude, I'll call the cops on you if you touch me. And I was like, I will beat the living fuck out of you before the cops ever get here. And this guy is like 5'4", 5'5", has glasses, and like clearly had never been in a situation like this before. He was horrified. He's like, and the tone is in his voice, but he's still like yelling at me.
Yeah.
And like,
so it's like pretending to be tough.
what else are you gonna do? I mean, yeah, he could have completely backed down from me. If he would have,
that was a dumb move.
if he would have backed down from me, I probably would have been like, okay. But he's like trying to be like aggressive back to me, so I'm being like pretty angry about it. And I grab him again just because he's still yelling at me, and I throw him down the street. Like he had he flew so far forward, he had to like catch himself with his hands.
Wow.
And like a car had stopped, and he like was going towards that car, and this old guy gets out, and he's like all mad that there's a scene going on. He doesn't really care like what's going on, but he was like trying to stop both of us because he doesn't know who is like the bad guy, which in my opinion is him, even though I'm being completely aggressive. But yeah, and that's like kind of how it ended, is that guy showing up, and I'm like staring at the would-be guy that almost got hit by my car, just glaring at him as I'm walking away, and he's like looking shittily back at me, but I can tell by the feeling on my face that I am looking a lot more like angry and aggressive at him. And like the old guy's wife was like calling the cops, and I just left. Like,
man,
clearly like I was gonna be gone before they ever got there.
I hope that guy learned a lesson. Because
I imagine what he did after that.
Yeah.
Is he looked it up online to see if I was right.
I mean, like, yeah, you might have been a little over aggressive, but like that's the thing. Like, there's some dude who got killed for doing, like, he did that and he was killed. Like, I'm not saying it was his fault that he was killed. It's just
there was two people that in our town, which is like a big college town.
Mm-hmm.
Two people died within like a summer for just walking into the street.
Yeah, people just walk into the street here, and it's like that's such a, I don't know. It
like
just defies logic.
Yeah, there are buses and cars going like 30 or 40 miles an hour that'll just run into you because you just walked right out into the fucking street.
Yeah. I don't.
And
get it.
I do think part of the reason he said that was he didn't know. Like, I don't think he looked. I don't think he looked at the light, but he was just saying it to defend himself without thinking.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that he should have thought that. Inventory full? How do
Who's
you
to access my inventory? Oh, I.
Hi. Get rid of that stasis module. It just recharges anyway. You need more health, for sure. See, there it was. For sure.
For sure. Oh, there's our data board.
I thought it was going to be like inventory full. And you're like, God damn it.
But yeah, that guy definitely, you know, or just in general, please look before you cross the street.
And like another thing that really gets me, like, okay, say that you may say that I was overly aggressive, but go out and just walk down the street and start flipping off cars and see what happens. He should have known better.
Should we upgrade the rig? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, do air.
Okay. Air.
Oh, nice. You found an extra one.
Yeah, I
you
did.
found another time. But like, you can't just clearly like. He may have thought he was in the right. I know I was in the right for just driving down the street. Like, he has no right to be shitty to me.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people, you don't know what kind of day I'm having. Like, why would you think to flip me off?
Yeah, especially when you're being an asshole like that. I mean, like, you may not have...
God
damn, I suck at this game! Okay. Wow. Sorry, everybody. Sorry that you had to witness that flailing bout of
the 2 out of 6 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that. That just really bugs me. People don't pay attention. I guess it's because I walk around for my job. Oh God! What am I thinking?
That happened. That didn't exactly happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we gotta get some slow mo of that. Oh, I felt like freaking Obi-Wan killing fucking Darth Maul. That was badass.
That happened to me again at like another like intersection by IU where this was a lot more like made me a lot more angry in my mind because like I didn't retaliate to anything, but it pissed me off just because of like, this guy's audacity. Because I was coming to an intersection and I was slowing down,
Uh-huh.
and it was a red light, but I clearly like hadn't came to my stopping position yet, and this guy just jaywalked. He wasn't on the crosswalk; he just jaywalked.
Straight
Right?
up.
Like, okay, there's one car in front of me, and then there's a crosswalk, and he's walking behind that car. So I'm still, like, slowing down as he, like, enters the street. And he came from the other side, so he crossed a lane and then came into my lane. And it was, like,
What?
super shitty that I'm, like, still rolling up to where I should stop. And he's, like, comes up to my window, and he, like, leans out, and he's, like yelling at me. And, like, I imagine, like, this look on it, like, the look that came across my face. Because, like, I didn't notice. I saw him, and I knew I wasn't going to hit him. And I was still, like, looking forward after he crossed. So when he starts yelling at me, I spin around, and I'm looking at him. And, like, there's, like, this surprise on my face, like, what? And then as, like, I know he can see it transpire where my brows just, like, furrow.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, what? And he just turns around as soon as, like, my face was, like, fully apexed at, like, pissed. And as he walked away, I'm like, whoa! Where the fuck are you going? And he's, like, old, right?
Yeah.
He is, like, in his 50s, has gray hair, and a pink polo on. Like, whoa! Where the fuck are you going? Think you're gonna fucking talk to me like that? Why'd you get the fuck back here? Oh, where are you going? I pull into the parking lot where he's walking into, and I'm, like, pulling up next to him, like, what's up now? You want to say some more shit? You want to fucking talk some more shit? And he's like, he looks back, he's like, oh fuck, like, no fuck, and I'm like, hey, that's a nice pink shirt. Where you want to fucking go, faggot? Like, I don't usually call people faggot unless they're clearly like straight men that are talking shit to me.
They're gonna be offended.
That are gonna be offended by it.
because they're not comfortable enough in their
Yeah,
sexuality.
yeah, and like, I was like, where are you gonna go? And he walks into Hair Jordan. Hair Jordan. It's like a barber shop called Hair Jordan. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking go inside? Okay, like, I'm just like, by that point, I'd gotten out of my car because I'm in the parking lot. So I'm yelling at him as he like turns around, like looking at me walking inside. Like, I don't think he was going there. I just think he went inside because he saw me getting out of my car, and I'd like already walked away. So I was just like, okay, that's what I fucking thought. And it was like the last thing he heard as he shut the door. And I spin around and walk to my car, and there's this woman walking across the parking lot, and we make eye contact, and I was like, oh hi.
Oh God! Oh Lord!
I was like, hi, how are you doing? She was like, oh good. Like,
No, you get back here.
did you get him?
No. He got away.
But yeah, that moment was pretty funny. Just that last part where it was like,
God.
oh hi. Like, I just changed completely. Like, she just saw me screaming at this guy, like being threatening, and I was like, oh hi.
Dang. Yo.
You need to go back to your ship. Oh,
No,
we need to save first.
Oh God.
Yeah. I can't save! I can't save!
Dead save more like. Alright, here we
Dead
go.
save.